storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
One of our first honorable mentions is little Miss Alyssa here, better known as Mulatto, better known as, ain't that the Miss girl from the game that little Junebug run? You know, that the rap game over there on Lifetime? You know, one thing I gotta say is this, you know, and I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm always looking at them people a little suspect that always want to be around them kids like that, you know. I ain't seeing nothing wrong with it, and maybe it's my CPS background that be backing me up, but why little Junebug always over there trying to give a kid a contract? Why little Junebug over there in the back where the brat ain't got nowhere else to go? We know the brat is broken. That's why the brat is with BB Judy. We know that the brat is sucking cookie lips like no other to make sure that she can keep that Rolls Royce, because that bitch is leased. I already know, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But I just know damn well, you know, that Rolls Royce, you know, ain't paid cash, and then the brat's name, you know, better known as Shantae. But anyway, this ain't about the brat. This ain't about Junebug. This is about little Miss Mulatto here, and all y'all that got a problem with this girl calling herself Mulatto. And I am diagnosing her with selling her soul for fame, which we're gonna get into for a minute. Here's the thing, right? The girl constantly has to explain her name, Mulatto, right? And yes, she is mixed, and yes, we know that mulatto is a derogatory term to refer to mixed people. Yes, we know this is some slave shit, some old shit, but let me tell you something. If we can take N-I-G-G-E-R and turn it into N-I-G-G-A, which just sounds like N-I-G-G-U-H, which is still what we was called on the plantation, if we can turn it into a good thing, then we can let this girl call herself mulatto, because she is actually mixed. You are not. Don't get mad and get out your damn feelings. Look at this little girl alone. Y'all steady dragging this girl because of her name. Y'all saying y'all not gonna listen to her music and stream her and give her a chance because of her name, because her pink game is crazy. But what I have an issue with is that she went from being a wholesome girl to having to be a slut with scripper tattoos all over her ass in order for y'all to give her any damn attention. What happened to the sweet little girl? Now I know you a grown woman now, Miss Alyssa, better known as Mulatto, but here's my thing. But Alyssa, I'm gonna call you Alyssa. Here's my thing, Alyssa. Why is it that every time y'all become a grown woman, y'all become a grown man, y'all have to become such a slut to let us know? Like, don't you know we got two eyes, we got ears, you know, we can see and hear real good. You know, I can't hear that good out this, you know, it ain't like Halle Berry, but you know, sometimes I got this selective hearing and that selective ass sight. But Alyssa, don't you know, sweetheart, that we would just mess with you either way? Or is it that rap industry told you that you had to do this? This is what sell. Shake that ass, get real thick. I mean, I just don't understand. You better than that. Now you just look like all the other girls. And so while all of y'all are on the neighborhood talking the shade room and Jasmine Brand dragging this girl because she calls herself mulatto, when your ass ain't actually mixed, you need to be dragging her for selling her soul for fame and for walking around looking like a slut in a scripper, like a Meg Thee Stallion copycat, all because apparently either y'all don't want to buy real music or the industry don't want to push it. I don't know, but I'm just saying, y'all leave this damn girl alone. This ain't no script needed. She did sell her soul for fame, but that's about it. Moving right along from that, we got to talk about Iggy and Tinashe, and I got to give them big ups. You know, I'm diagnosing them with delusion and perseverance. You know, here's the thing. Who else do you know? And what other pair do you know? Because yes, they got a song coming out this week or something. The name of it don't matter because you ain't going to listen to this shit no way. But who else do you know consistently makes music that nobody listens to? Let's give them the strap. I got to give them delusion to think that we're actually going to stream it and that we actually want to hear anything they got to say. And perseverance for pushing through, even though nobody's buying this shit, nobody's streaming this shit. Now Iggy just had a baby, and you know she got Pampers and shit to pay for, so I understand her getting back out there. And the thing is, Tinashe's actually talented, and she's actually pretty, and she actually has a lot to offer. But y'all ain't trying to stream her shit, and her team know with Iggy, you just kind of getting on the sinking ship there. Tinashe, you would have been better off scrapping up all the little change you got up from under your couch cushion and calling Nikki getting all the money she can right now. Cause she got a bunch of diapers and Pampers and shit and all kinds of child locks to put around her house for her little baby, you know, her little Roman that she got coming out of her coochie. So Tinashe, I hate that you wasted your feature money here on Iggy when you should have, you know, threw it on Nikki and at least got a verse that, you know, went to #1 at least for a week. You know, even little Teriyaki over there put his coins together to make sure he paid for the queen. So I you know, this ain't really no script I need to give them. This is just me giving them big ups for pushing through when nobody cares. And this is about as much airtime as they ever gonna get. Whatever record they got, I doubt that it goes platinum, silver, or gold. It'll probably just go dust. So let's move right along from that and talk about Madonna here. Where's Madonna? Bitch, I'm Madonna. Bitch, I'm Madonna. Another honorable mention for basically being a slut at an old age. Is there any age where your box is not hot no more. Like, I thought Madonna went through her heat phase for the last 50 years, and I thought she'd get that old cat a rest by now. You know, we around her thinking you walking around with crutches and canes because of all the years of you doing splits and performing on stage, when really it's because you won't stay off a black D. This is another one of her rotational boyfriends. I ain't mad at her. Men do it. She can do it too. But I'm just here to let her know, when you fall off that D and you can't get up and your life alert is on the dresser because you forgot to keep it around your neck, when you riding that black D and he get up and leave you there on the floor, we not gonna feel bad about you, because when God took your knees, he told you to sit your ass down. When God took your hips, he told you to sit your ass down. And you just don't want to sit down. You don't want to stop, Madonna. We don't want to see your saggy ass cheeks. We don't want to see that face that you done pulled 65 times. Madonna, you have truly aged like a white woman. Oh, you are a white woman. That's the thing. No matter how many black kids you steal from other countries in order to keep you young, you know, for all that adrenaline, we know that you still a white woman, and you aging like milk. You are definitely not a fine wine at all. You are not an Angela Bassett at all in your best life. You never could be. And so, you know, I'm seeing a little bit of Alzheimer's there, seeing a little bit of osteoporosis, a little bit of scoliosis, and every other humpback white woman disease that's out there. You know, this is going to be Taylor Swift in her 70s. Ain't Madonna in her 70s or 90s? She looked like the Crypt Keeper. But that's it. Here's the thing. Let me give you a little tidbit about white folks. A lot of white women got a hump and they hunch at a real early age. By the time they old, they all the way over. And so I'm just saying, Madonna, it's time to give up performing. It's time to give up the music. It's time to give up Black D. It's time for you to give up stealing children. It's time for you to give up a lot. God is telling you to sit your ass down. You're looking worse by the day. I guess since you can't steal no baby stem cells, you know, all that in the industry, you know, everything closed down. You can't go steal no babies for their blood. Y'all over there aging real quick, aging and looking like vampires. Hell, so was Johnny Depp. Anyway, another honorable mention for that, Madonna. Get up out my office and we'll be right back to talk about Boosie.
Asia, your skin looks amazing. What are you doing?
Thanks, girl. I discovered these life-changing products called SOS Creations. I've been using their toning up package, and it has really made a big difference. And they have products for everyone. So if you have dark spots, stretch marks, acne, pimples, sun damage, psoriasis, eczema, or age spots, anything, they have products for you. So you should call them today.
I'm going to call right now.
Call 240-288-3414. That's 240-288-3414. Or visit SOSCreation.com.
Now, are you tired of being fat as hell? Are you sick of your breasts hitting your lap when you sit down? Are you embarrassed every time you go by and people think you pregnant, but you really not? You just had a big burrito last night. If you were going through them problems, and guess what? I got a solution for you, and your solution is going to be found in NUTRABURST. Now, before you get mad, let me let you know, in addition to using NUTRABURST products, you're going to need a healthy caloric deficit diet. But one of my favorite products that NUTRABURST offers is called Resolution Drops and Life Drops. And I'm telling you, they help me not eat as much because, you know, I'm a cookie monster. I'm a slave to that pata monster. So if you a slave to the pasta and the cookies like me, get you some Resolution and some Life Drops. My link is in the description box below.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.